Hey everybody, this is Wipe1 Knives with another knife for sale video. Just have a couple new things to show you today. Got 3 knives available for show and 2 for sale. This one right here is actually already sold, and these 2 will be listed up on my website for sale. They're already listed right now, so if you want to go check that out at whiteboneknives.com, you're free to go look. Check out the specs of the blade, find out any other information on them, or any more information about me. So it's just whiteboneknives.com. You can go ahead and check it out. So, okay, we'll start off with this one. I'm doing a couple new different things with my sheaths. You might be able to tell here by the scalloping that I'm putting in right here. I don't know if you want to call it scalloping. Just putting divots right in here between all the rivets, giving it, I think, a little bit more of a tactical look, a little bit more unique. I think they're really, really cool. They actually feel really neat in hand. It's very grippy as I add that, so that's something new. And I did a couple different new things on the blades. These are all new models, so nobody has these yet or anything. They're all different from my past models. Excuse me. This one, I'll show you the retention here. Okay, slides in, out, not going to come out on you. Feels very secure. Upon unsheathing, we have a pretty nice sized blade here and a very comfortable handle grip. We have the black G10 anso pattern scales. I'm actually moving all my handle material to the black G10. I think it's a really cool look, and it adds a tactical feel to the whole thing. I want to kind of go towards that direction. I like it, and it's pretty cool. I've had a lot of people say that they really like it as well. In the future, I might add, like a maybe different color option if that would kind of tickle your fancy, or whatever. So I might eventually add like brown or something, but for now, I'm just gonna stick with black. It's a really nice color, and I mean everything looks cool in black, so but we'll break out the tape measure, show you the specs on this knife. And right here you can see we got about a 9.5 inch overall with about a 5 inch, about 4 3/4 inch blade. So you're gonna get a lot of use out of that. I don't really have a name for this knife yet, and I've kind of tossed the idea around and maybe possibly making this my new saber-tooth model. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's kind of, I would say it's a good bushcrafter blade. You can take it out in the wilderness with you. You got a lot of room here to do multiple different tasks, yet it's not overbearing for using it. So, well, let me get you a close-up of the blade. You can check it out a little bit easier. Right here. Right. Let me get a close-up. There's the logo. Right there. And then up here up top, I decided to do, hang on, let me get this oil off here for you. I keep these oiled so well because they're 1095 steel and they have not been shipped out yet, so I do not want them to rust on you guys on the way to you. But back to what I was saying. Up here, up top, I have, I've done a frostbite pattern before on the top of my blades. That's what I call it. But this one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more aggressive, more pointy, I guess. A little bit different of a method that I'm using to get that result now, and I think it's turning out a lot cooler. So, reverse side of the blade. And on the inside, polished, really nice. Feels really good in your hand. But the thickness on this is actually 5/32, so it's a little bit smaller than what I was using. I was using 3/16, and made the switch to 5/32. I actually like it. I tend to shy away from the really thick knives, so I decided to go down a 32nd on the inch scale and just try it out, and I really like it. I think I'm liking this size a lot better. Get a little bit thinner of a blade, but still just as tough. The 32nd in steel is it's not gonna affect your blade hardly that much at all, so you wouldn't notice the difference. I like it though, so it doesn't feel so bulky, I guess is why I like it. But thanks to my good buddy Forrest Tyndall from Tyndall Knives. If you haven't checked his page out or anything, please do so. He's a real cool guy, real swell to deal with, real friendly. Check him out if you ever get the chance. But he pointed out to me that this up here could possibly prevent people from using their ferro rods. So I decided to just move this pattern on up a little bit so you can still get your sparks off of this sharp edge right here. And it's not sharp enough to cut your finger. You can run it along there, but it'll be real nice and sharp on a ferro rod. So I added that, or well, I took this away from this portion of the blade just for that reason. I think it was a good idea, so thanks, Forrest. That's because of you. Thanks for the little tip there. But we'll move on to the next knife here. I'll just sheath that one back up. And okay, we're moving on to this one right here. I don't have a name for this one either, but it's falling in line with this one. I'm kind of getting the same look overall across this whole board, and I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. So on the reverse side of the sheath, we have the belt loops for a scout carry or regular carry, vertical, and unsheathing. You can hear the retention. Okay, not gonna come out on you. Alright, this one, like I said, no name for this one yet. Just a raised clip hunter, I guess, is what you could call it. It'd fulfill all the tasks of a hunter, and certainly excel at many other tasks as well. In hand, this knife feels incredible. I'd say it's probably one of the best that I've made in terms of ergonomics. I didn't really do any specific handle shaping, but it's rather the overall curvature of the blade, or well, overall curvature of the whole knife. So this is like one consistent line, or one consistent curve all the way from here to here, and feels really, really good because as this part is curved, it sits in your palm and just feels really, really nice. So, but coming along with the race clip, you can choke up, or well, I guess put your thumb up here for a real strong grip, real strong push cuts, or anything you need to do like that. You can really turn this knife into a workhorse. You can also put your forefinger right up here, and you do some like little nitpicky tasks, things like that. Feels really good when you put your finger up here and have all that control. So I'll do a little close-up for you here. Alright, so there you can see the cool pattern on the G10, the anso pattern. And on the blade here, smooth satin finish. Really cool. And there's the logo, close up. Reverse side. And there's the inside of the knife. The knife, all smooth. Feels really good in hand, no hot spots or nothing like that. And this top right here on the clip, it's just a swedge, so you're not going to cut yourself there or nothing. Just a reduced surface area for basically penetrating into things, so your tip will be able to do that better. So we'll get the tape measure out on this one. Sorry, I forgot about that. The overall is 8.25 inch, so a little bit smaller than the Bushcrafter blade over here, so you might not be able to do as much in that sense with having more blade, but it's quite alright because it excels a lot of the smaller tasks. So, and also on this, you got about a 4-inch blade on it. So I mean that's about perfect for me, in my opinion. I like that size quite well. Some people like a little bit bigger, and some smaller, but I like it quite a bit, and I cannot stop putting this knife. I can't stop picking it up. It's really fun to hold and feels really nice. So we'll just put that one away, and we'll move on to this one. This one has sold already, and it's a nice little skinner, and you'll see that on the blade here in just a second when I unsheath it. But I had some fun with this one. It's a smaller knife, and well, we'll just show you the blade. Upon unsheathing, you can hear the retention. Comes out, slides in really nice. I'll wipe the oil off. Like I said, 1095 steel needs to be oiled to prevent rust, but there is lots of benefits to 1095 steel as well. So, but I don't need to go into that. You guys already know. Yeah, this is going to be one hell of a skinner. It's got a really wide belly right around here, and that'll be nice for separating the skin from the meat, doing little tasks like that. And then right here, it's kind of drops down and then comes up to a finer point. That way you can get in there to the real tight spots, the real little areas that you have to deal with. But I'll show you this one up close. But here we are. Got the G10 scales right there, the anso pattern. Love that G10. Just fantastic material to work with. Full flat grind on here. Very lean grind, so it's got definitely a good cutter. All these knives have lean grinds. Like the full flat, it gets you better cutting results, I think. Right there, you can see the logo, and then the satin finish on the blade. Fun little knife. Still feels really acceptable in the hand. Feels really nice. I got a little dip right here for your, kind of like the end of your hand, so you can put that there, and it feels really good. So, very comfortable, neat little knife. Would perform very well out in the woods, or as a hunter, skinner, things like that. Love this knife for that. But, yeah guys, that's the 3 new knives that I have. This one is not for sale, it's already sold, but these 2 will be listed up on my website. Just check out whitebowknives.com and you can see them there, see all the specs that I just told you. And you can also check anything else out on my website if you want, learn more a bit about me, anything like that. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about the direction that I'm heading in with these knives. In essence of, moving to the black G10 and only going to black G10, as well as the tactical look on the sheaths. Tell me what you think of that. Always interested to hear what you guys have to say. I mean, I'm not making them for me, I'm making them for you guys, so you tell me what you think and we'll go from there. But that's about it, guys. I will be trying to put out another video of new knives that I should be coming, that I have coming back from heat treat. They are back, and I'm working on them right now, so more will be uploaded soon, just showing you what I got in stock and what you can purchase right away. So, yeah guys, comments and criticism, always accepted. Really want to hear what you guys have to say, and well, I hope you enjoyed the knife for sale video, and I should be getting more out to you very soon. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.